Greetings, my unfortunate guests. I see you have all managed to survive your first night in my family home. Well done. It's too bad that one of you will not live to see a second night, for this evening brings the first elimination challenge. Abdullah, you impressed me in the first immunity challenge. You won a game of wits against Richard and were the only one willing to move on to the second round of the challenge. You, therefore, have been granted immunity and are exempt from tonight's challenge. As for everyone else, I am deeply disappointed. Several of you did not even try to win a game of chess. The challenges are only going to become more difficult from here. You best be ready. As for tonight's elimination challenge, at the stroke of midnight, proceed to the backyard to find a deceptive scene. It will look quite comfy and cozy, but beware, for you will not get the good night's sleep that you anticipate. Good luck.
Greetings, fellow detectives. Wizard Kitten here, bringing you And Then There Were None, Season 2, Love to Hate. This is the second episode of our second season, which is very exciting. And even more exciting today is going to be our first elimination challenge. You guys heard the mysterious voice telling us what our mysterious challenge is. He kind of gave a clue there, he or she, we don't even know, because they're using a voice disguising device. I don't even know, and that's the fun of this Let's Play. So, let's go ahead and pop in and see how everyone is doing. I'm curious what you guys think the elimination challenge is going to be at midnight. So get your theories ready and we'll have to see what ends up happening. But a few things have been going on in the house this morning. So let's check in on everyone individually. So Abdullah is on his favorite bay seat, his favorite bay window seat. He literally is here every single episode. I mean, there's only been 2 episodes, so, every single of the 2 episodes, this is where Abdullah sleeps. It looks like Taylor Sinclair took one of the beds, and he's just napping in it. He's not doing a full sleep, but he is getting his needs up. Abdullah is not in a great place. Taylor's doing okay. How is Rick doing? Introvert. Have a sim do nothing social for 24 sim hours. That is a mood. I relate to that so hardcore. Okay, Rick is out here sleeping on the bench outside in the rain. Kind of a fun move. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of support that move, Rick. I mean, he's covered. Is he covered? Maybe he's not covered. Maybe he's getting rained on. Oh, no, he's covered. I was going to say, I thought this was a covered porch. So he's just, sleeping with the sound of the rain to lull him to sleep. I think that's kind of nice. He's also not doing great. He's not in a great place. Simone is sleeping on the what's this called? Ottoman, on this ottoman at the end of the bed. Oh my goodness. Everyone is starting to get so dirty. And that's because a lot of them have wet themselves. But the first person who did it, and this happened when the intro was going on, was Abdullah. So if you voted in the last episode for who was going to be the first sim to wet themselves, it was Abdullah. Minette was second. Minette was the second one. But let's continue seeing how everyone is doing. Tony is attempting to go sleep in the bed. But Taylor is done napping, and she's just going to take a nap. She's not going to do a full-on sleep. She's just going to nap, which is kind of silly. Also, none of them are using this bed, and I believe, yes, this end table is over the bed, which I think means that it can't be used. So I'm going to go ahead and move this end table because I do want this second bed to be functional. I do want them to be able to use it. I'm not going to be that cruel. I mean, in the first season, we were that cruel, and we only allowed one bed. But in this season, we're going to be a little bit nicer, and if Sims are smart, then they can use the nice bed. So hopefully it's functional now. I move the end tables. It might still not be because of these diagonal walls. I'm going to move at least one end table, and I'm going to put it over here by this chair here. There we go. There we go. So now at least one side of the bed is definitely functional, and that's all they're going to need anyway because none of these Sims will sleep with one another. I'm also going to go ahead and add some lot traits just to make this a little bit harder for our Sims because I think it's hilarious. We're going to add haunted because then they'll randomly be scared by ghosts. We're going to add creepy crawly so then they'll randomly get attacked by spiders and bats. We've seen the spiders here, and I've seen bats flying around outside too, so I think it is perfectly reasonable to have that lot trait. And I think the other one I was thinking of doing was, where was it? Cursed. We should probably make it cursed. Lots of things seem to go wrong here. Make it cursed. Okay, so this place is bad. This is a bad place to hang out. It is haunted, it is cursed, and it has creepy crawlies everywhere. Richard Topham is taking a bath. Good for you, Richard, getting nice and clean. I feel like he's definitely in the best mood. He's also the least tired. So Richard's taking good care of himself. Ethel is having a nap in the living room, so she's doing well. Her mood is not great though, but Minette is worse. Oofta, Minette is having a rough time, and she is so dirty. Again, Minette was the second Sim to wet herself. None of them have the, bootlet though, which is kind of interesting. They get over their embarrassment very quickly, apparently. Interesting. Why is Rick dazed? Because he's cursed. Rick feels strangely dazed, as though he has hit his head. What did you hit your head on? I mean, he was sleeping on a stone bench. Rick, again, look at Rick talking to people in private. He and Taylor out here having a little chat. Taylor didn't look like he enjoyed that chat very much, though, and now he's just sadly snacking on his animal crackers, looking very despondent. Those are animal crackers, right? Why does it not surprise me that Taylor Sinclair would choose animal crackers for his snack? Is anyone surprised? I mean, cookies from Oaxaca is not that far a leap to animal crackers. Let's be real. Do you guys like animal crackers? I only like the ones that are frosted, because otherwise they just taste too bland to me. Okay, good. Now this bed is available, so Rick is using this bed. He's just napping, but he's napping off his curse. So you do you, Rick. That is a good idea. Overall, I will say that these Sims are not doing a very good job taking care of themselves. I think the fact that Richard is happy is actually kind of impressive. He is doing very well taking care of himself, and he is having a ham and cheese sandwich that he made for himself. He's getting his social up by having a little chat with Abdullah down here. I'm honestly surprised Richard's not more salty against Abdullah, because Abdullah beat Richard in the first immunity challenge in the first chess match, and that meant that Richard couldn't participate anymore even though he was willing to. So I think he's honestly probably kind of salty at Abdullah. Abdullah is lucky that he won that immunity challenge, because look at the state that this man is in. He is so, dirty. He is so tired. But the rest of it actually is pretty good. He just ate, apparently. Did he have, a full meal, or did he just make a snack? None of these Sims are cooking for themselves, which I think is kind of funny. They're only having snacks. And we have a functional stove, do we not? This is a functional stove. We'll have to see when we eventually bring in our Sim after today's elimination challenge, the one who is actually allowed to cook and that I am actually allowed to control, because that stove might not be functional. Unless all of these Sims are just lazy and they're just making themselves quick meals. Although, let's be honest, there's nothing wrong with a good ham and cheese sandwich or a bowl of cheese crackers. It might not be the most filling meals in the world, but you know. Ethel. Ethel and Minette having a little conversation here. They both look pretty upset, but Ethel's trying to keep things nice. Minette is creative. We know that. Minette is very creative. I mean, have we seen her face mask? She's like repulsed by her own odor. Chatting with Ethel. Minette's not exactly the nicest sim, but this conversation seems to be going okay. Ethel is just really tired and really needs a bath. Like, these sims just need to bathe. There's only the one bath, which might be inhibiting them. Oh, and Simone is sleeping in it. Yes, Simone. We love sleeping in the bath. Honestly, it's not the safest thing in the world, but I support it. This is good. You're getting your sleep in and you're getting your hygiene up. Although she didn't even get her hygiene up, which is kind of sad. Hungry for attention. Sims might say Simone is thirsty. But really, she's just so lonely. Why is nobody paying attention to her? Oh, Simone, you poor thing. Well, go get your yogurt, and then perhaps you'll feel better. They're all reading, too. Like, can we not just put books everywhere? What are we reading? Witch, Bewitched, Witch. By Professor Toot? Well, okay. The First Unicorn. Love in the Time of Sandwiches. The Sims books are so funny. I love, what's the Harry Potter ones called? Read. It's like, what is it? It's Henry Puffer or something like that. The Gluttonspiel, like the Hunger Games, the Lord of the Swings, like Lord of the Rings. I just think they're so funny. Narbs. A good pun is always appreciated. Also, I kind of want to turn on the fireplaces because it's cold and the fireplaces are a natural way to give heat to the space, but I can't control any of them. So we'll have to wait until the next episode when we actually have a sim to control. So we're basically just going to hang out with these sims and see how they're doing up until the mandatory elimination challenge starting at midnight, which I will set up shortly before midnight. I'll kind of pause. But if the Sims are kind of refusing to participate because of their needs, I might need to cheat their needs somehow. So we'll see what we need to do. Hopefully we don't need to do that because they all have to participate. And what I've done for this one is used a random wheel spinner to generate the order that the Sims have to attempt this challenge in, because this challenge happens to be a one at a time challenge. So I've put it in a random order, and whoever experiences the elimination first is the one who will be eliminated. Minette, stinkily sleeping down on the bay window. Very, very sad. Ethel is doing exactly what she should be doing and is finally taking care of her hygiene need. I hope that after she finishes her bath... Oh, she's even taking a bubble bath. That's so smart, Ethel. She's taking a bubble bath and she's happy because she's a loner. Richard, awkward. Okay, Richard feels embarrassed. Don't just walk in on Ethel taking her nice bubble bath. That's so inappropriate. Have you heard of knocking? There's also no reason he needed to go in there. Like, he doesn't need to use the bathroom that bad, and his hygiene isn't low, so I think Richard was honestly just being a creep. Is anyone surprised? Is anyone surprised, Richard? Oh, he looks so uncomfortable. You should look uncomfortable. Learn to knock, sir. Aren't you supposed to be psychic or something? Like, you should have known that someone was in there. You should have sensed her psychic energies, because Ethel is smart enough to associate with you. I love Ethel. Who is your guys' favorite character in our cast so far? Who are you rooting for? I'd be curious to hear. Out of these characters, like, I actually enjoy Ethel as a character quite a bit, so I'm probably rooting for Ethel, but we'll have to see what happens. All bets are off. Things could go very poorly for any single one of these Sims at any time. Is Abdullah mopping? Are you mopping, Abdullah? Oh, thank you. That's so kind of you. We appreciate that. Oh, Taylor Sinclair is getting in a much better mood. His napping is helping out a lot. His hygiene is still quite low. Tony is still pretty disgusting. Simone is still pretty disgusting. I think Rick is as well. Yep. See, there's some Sims that are really focused on taking care of themselves and really getting prepared for this elimination challenge, and then you have some Sims that could care less or couldn't care less. I always mess up that phrase. Could care less, couldn't care less. They couldn't care less. Or maybe they're just in such a bad place from this horrible, horrible challenge that they just can't manage it. Go, oh, Ethel. Oh, Ethel. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Richard just sitting there reading a book, like not even paying attention at all. What is he reading? A World Without Magic. Of course you're reading a magic book. And now Richard is going to use the bathroom, so he's actually, he's almost going to be in the green for most of his emotions, which if he can keep it up there until midnight, pretty solid. Is anyone sleeping in the bed, or is everyone just being dumb? Aw, look at these two buddies taking naps together. I feel like these two would be good friends. I think they would get along. Oh, Rick's talking him to sleep. That's so cute. What cute little naps. Cute little naps in the living room from two very obnoxious men. We love it. See, it'd be even better if we had the fire going or if someone was playing some nice, relaxing piano music, but I can't do anything about it. Oh, Abdullah passed out in the bathroom. See, Abdullah actually is in a fairly reasonable place if he wasn't so tired. Because then, honestly, like, he could maybe participate in the elimination challenge, but he doesn't have to. Tony, good job taking the bed. Good job. You might have wanted to take a bath first, because honestly, you need it. But, I mean, naps are always good. Is Simone in the other bed? Simone is sad. Why is Simone sad? We're sad because of very low social, desolate social. Simone is really in a bad place, guys. Oh my gosh, look at Simone's needs. She's just going to be standing in the hallway here, like, feeling really upset. Oh no, Simone. She only has one positive emotion, and all of the others are literally red. Yikes. And they can die from having low needs, too. So be careful there, Simone. Be careful. All right. Well, it is 8 o'clock. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of speed up time until midnight, at which point we will set up the elimination challenge and get everyone going. Simone has identified a minnow. Genius, Simone. I'm so impressed. All right, I'm going to go ahead and speed ahead, guys. I will see you at midnight. All right, everyone. It is almost time for our elimination challenge. Let's pop in and see how everyone is doing. I'm honestly very worried about Simone. She is really struggling with basically everything, which is a problem. Tony's doing okay. Richard honestly is doing quite well. Ethel is doing not great at all. Minette is not doing fantastic. Rick, not doing great. Taylor, doing pretty good. And Abdullah he's not doing too bad either, but he doesn't have to participate, so we don't need to worry about how Abdullah's feeling. But it is now midnight, so what I am going to do is go into game options and turn off autonomy so that the Sims do exactly what I tell them to do. So autonomy is now on. Abdullah, you just get to kind of wander around the house and do your thing. Everyone else is going to come out here to the fenced off area of doom, and I will eventually lock all of them in here. So what we have here is a Murphy bed. And the Murphy bed came with the Sims 4 Tiny Living Stuff Pack. And for those of you that don't know, the Murphy bed is an extremely dangerous piece of furniture. It can kill Sims. very quickly. Oh my gosh, Simone's about to get attacked by bees too. Yikes. Simone is really, oh, okay. I saved her from the bees by telling her to come here. Well, that's good at least. That was the last thing Simone needed, was to be attacked by bees. Good for you, Rick. Coming right away when you are told. I appreciate that. Okay, so let's get everyone in here. And then once everyone is in here, we will start one by one, trying to get the Murphy bed to come down. And if it gets stuck, there's a very good chance that the sim could get crushed by death. Not necessarily the first time, but maybe the second time around. It can still happen on the first try, though. So honestly, anyone could go. This is a very dangerous piece of furniture. I think I'm most worried about Simone, because guess who gets to go first? Simone gets to go first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who are we missing? Oh, there she is, Minette. Okay. I am now going to lock this gate for everyone. Lock for everyone. So nobody can leave. Everyone is stuck. Tony was smart and brought a book with her so that she doesn't get bored. Okay, so Simone is going to be our first one, followed by Rick. So Simone is going to try and put the bed down. I'm going to have her head on over. Okay, the bed went fine. And now we're going to have Simone put the bed up for the next person. Okay, Simone is safe. So now Rick is going to go. We're going to have Rick put the bed down. Go ahead, Rick. Put that bed down. It's your turn, Rick. Go on. Don't be shy. Okay, and put the bed back up. Rick appears to be safe. Okay, next in our random order is Minette. Okay, so now I'm going to have Minette put the bed down. It hasn't gotten stuck so far. I think the Sims team probably updated this too, because when the pack first released, the bed literally killed like everyone that tried to use it. And I'm kind of glad to see that it's not doing that immediately, because I really like this bed and I've wanted to use it in more builds, but I've been terrified of killing all of my Sims, so. Okay, Ethel is safe. Go ahead and put the bed up, Ethel. Richard is gonna go next. Once Ethel puts the bed up, there we go. We appreciate that. Okay, put the bed down, Richard. I'm kind of surprised it hasn't gotten stuck yet. Honestly, I'm impressed. And I don't think it gets stuck when it goes up either. And then next is Taylor. So Taylor, come on over and put the bed down. What is Tony holding? She's acting like she's holding something, and she totally is not. Okay, Taylor's gonna put the bed up. And Tony is the last one. She was the very last one on the list. So Tony now, with her fake glass that she's pretending to hold, is going to put the bed down. Wow, so nobody on the first try. Okay, we're gonna keep just going in order, rotating around. So round 2, after Tony puts the bed back up, we're gonna start again with Simone. It is entirely possible that I'm going to have to sit here and do this for the entire sim night. Oh, Simone is passing out. That's okay. Once she wakes up, I will make her put the bed down. So we have to go in that order. We have to go in that order. Thankfully, they don't pass out for too long. They just kind of sleep there. It's fine. All right. She's going to wake up now. Or hopefully. Come on, Simone, you can do it. You get up, girl. There we go. Okay, put the bed down. Okay, put it down. Everyone is smelling so bad. How's Abdullah doing? Abdullah isn't even doing well. Abdullah, take advantage of the fact that you have the entire house to yourself. Oh, I thought it was going to get stuck there. It went a little bit slower that time. Okay. Rick. You're next. Put the bed down. Rick is a self-absorbed sim. You don't say. He loves to fish for compliments and receive presents and admiration. I never would have guessed. Okay, it's also cold outside. I am going to go ahead and tell all of them to put on their outerwear because this isn't why we want them to die. I want them all to die from the Murphy bed and not from getting cold. That's not what this particular challenge is. So I'm going to go ahead and warm all of them up very quickly. We left off with Rick being the last one to put down the bed. Go ahead and put your warm weather outfit on. Tony, you can put on your warm weather outfit. Richard can put on his warm weather outfit. It's literally, I feel like I'm taking care of a bunch of toddlers. Like, okay, put on your winter coat. It's a little chilly outside. Okay, it's time to go to sleep. Okay, it's time to take a bath. Like, can't you guys just think to do this on your own? I guess I do have autonomy turned off right now, but even so, like, it's most of them would not put on their outerwear anyway. Put on your outerwear, Minette. Okay, so now it is Minette's turn to try the bed. Speaking of Minette. Okay, round 2, Minette. Put down the bed. Somebody is totally going to wet themselves outside. This bed is not doing what it's supposed to. It's supposed to crush someone. Why aren't we getting crushed? Okay, Ethel, your turn. Put the bed down. Oh, Tony wet herself. Oh, Tony. Sorry about that. She doesn't look that concerned. She's just kind of standing there. This is such a taunt for all of them, too. Like, what a cruel challenge, because literally this bed is probably so tempting to all of them because they're so tired. They're exhausted. They want to sleep in this bed, and all they literally get to do is put it down and then put it back up. Nobody gets to use it. And they're all standing around staring at this bed, just wishing that they could use it. And everyone's tense too because there's ghosts outside, which I think is hilarious. I love that. Okay, we're gonna make it through round 2, and if Tony doesn't get crushed on this last turn, I'm gonna keep doing this in exactly this order, and I'm not going to do anything until something interesting happens. So I'm gonna cut to when something interesting happens for you guys. I will see you when somebody gets crushed by the bed. Oh, guys, the bed got stuck for Taylor. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, okay, he's okay. But he's very uncomfortable. So if Taylor gets stuck again, then he is in trouble. Okay, but nobody else so far has gotten crushed. So now it's Tony's turn, so let's keep going. Honestly think that somebody's going to die of hunger before something happens with this bed. It's 9 a.m. It's almost 10 a.m. and nothing has happened. Only Taylor has gotten smushed once, and his moodlet for that is probably going to wear off soon. So, like, honestly... Oh, it's stuck for Ethel. It got stuck for Ethel. Ethel's getting crushed. No, not Ethel. No. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Ethel Bosney has been crushed underneath a malfunctioning Murphy bed. Ethel will be missed. No. I literally said that I wanted Ethel to win. Why? Oh, no. Oh, I said she was my favorite character, and now she's dead. This is so depressing. Taylor got crushed and he survived, but Ethel got crushed on the first try. This is so upsetting. And Tony just passes out in the background. Oh my gosh, look at her arm. Nobody's arm moves that way, Tony. Oh my gosh. You guys, Ethel Bossany is the first to go. And honestly, she's probably the nicest of this entire bunch. Like, right? Am I right? She's the nicest one out of all of them. She's definitely the least frustrating out of any of them. All she does is scare us sometimes. Which, you know, not that bad. I'm going to go ahead and turn autonomy back on. Game options, gameplay, autonomy, full. Go ahead and do that. And I'm going to go ahead and save to confirm our very first death. In our first elimination challenge, Ethel Bossany was crushed by the Murphy bed. And meanwhile, while we were doing that, Abdullah got attacked by bats inside the house. But he did also get a full sleep, so he is doing good. Abdullah is in a good place. And now that the elimination challenge is done, I'm going to go ahead and lock this door for everyone again. Lock door for everyone. It was unlocked for Abdullah, but no more. And let's go up here again and, Hey, cheater, get off. That is not a bed that you get to use. You do not get to use the bed that killed Ethel Bossany. This bed is going away. Okay. See, you have to do what Simone does, Rick, or you have to go, oh my gosh, look at Rick's emotions. Oh, he better take care of himself. Okay, let's move Ethel over to the little graveyard that's already conveniently been provided for us. Let's put here, and I'm going to engrave her epitaph to say, call forth ghost, engrave epitaph. I told you it wouldn't work. That's a little sad considering that the Murphy bed definitely didn't work. She scared us all, but in her dream, no, we don't have enough room for that. I'm just gonna say crushed by Murphy bed. So this is how we're gonna keep track of what happened to everyone. Crushed by Murphy bed. Their epitaph will explain how they died. I'm so sad, you guys. I'm so disappointed. I did not want Ethel to go so early. I like Ethel a lot. So disappointing. Abdullah is like, the next match is going to be chess again. I am winning immunity again. He's super uncomfortable from all of his bat bites because he got attacked by a plasma bat. Oh, good grief. But yes, so he is definitely in a pretty good mood now. He's definitely in a better mood than everyone else. So getting immunity is a really good way to get ahead of everyone else, because then everyone else has to get stuck doing an elimination challenge, which is no fun. So Taylor's in a really bad place. Rick is in a really, really bad place. Simone is also in a really, really bad place. Tony, not doing fantastic at all. Richard, real bad. And Minette, real bad. Basically, the only thing that anyone has high is their bladder, and that is because literally everyone urinated outside, essentially. So, a fire? Oh my god, who started a fire? Where is it? Who started the fire? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Who started a fire? Where's the fire? Oh my gosh, Abdullah set himself on fire. Lighting this fire up here. Okay, oh, Richard. Wow. Oh my gosh. Richard just saved Abdullah's life. Abdullah literally lit himself on fire, trying to get that fireplace started. Fire is out. Thank goodness the fire is over. Could it have been any worse? Singed, covered head to toe in soot. Better wash this stuff off. Abdullah literally almost killed himself with fire, and if it wasn't for Richard, he would have died. Wow. I don't know if I expected that from Richard. And now this bed is completely singed, which means it is not usable, and I can't do anything about that until we have our caretaker sim join the household. So On that fun note, I am going to go ahead and leave this household here off camera. I am going to just fast forward to the next morning so that we are farther away from midnight. Plus, it'll give the Sims a little bit of time to recoup after that very dramatic elimination challenge and subsequent fire. Okay, gosh, what an episode. Well, thank you so much for watching, fellow detectives. I do hope that you enjoyed this episode. Please feel free to let me know what you thought in the comments. Share with me any theories that you have about what is happening so far, what you think about this elimination challenge in this episode. Please feel free to like this video if you enjoyed it. You can follow the channel on Instagram at WizardKittenYT or join the Discord, which is linked in the description of this video. And if you are not subscribed yet, I would absolutely love it if you would consider doing so and become a fellow detective. So thank you so much for watching, fellow detectives. I will see you soon.